the beat is.
And I told her the other day, I said the world is yours. And I'm like, this ain't talking like this. So whoever you think is the best, they not making the world is yours. They're not making if I rule the world. They're not making juice. They're not making water. They're not making sky's the limit. They're not doing it. They're not making can't have the hustle. They're not making the evil. They're not making what? They're not making it. I'm a rapper. Because I'm not making it. These
It's me.
Yeah, sometimes she does her hair, sometimes she don't.
Back with another episode of Verse for Verse. I got my people in the building. You got Jazz Money right here. You got James Rich over there. And you got Big U over here. And today, we got Jazz Money in the building. We're going to talk to the ladies a little something.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit,
She's giving out record deals, so
Jazz
email
Money
her
Records,
now.
you know what I mean?
Email her now.
Facts, man.
360s only.
The song we doing today is by the Queen India Arie called Video.
Yes.
This joint, I remember, I don't know if y'all remember when the song dropped. India Arie
This
was
was
just,
a moment right there.
Yeah, she was in her own lane. Like, it wasn't nobody in there with her. It was like, she didn't shave her armpits and stuff. It was just, she was just like this natural woman that, was trying to get the other women to stop caring so much about what other people think about them, right?
What year did this come out?
Let's see.
Good question.
2001. Yeah. I wasn't even in high school yet. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, because I was so young that the idea of not,
I was
14, 13, something like that. So the idea of not a girl not shaving her armpits was foreign to me at that young age. I couldn't understand that.
You couldn't fathom that. Why would a woman want hair under her underarms and stuff, right?
I mean, that's just what America taught me. I don't,
And, you've been a rapper for a very long time. I think you liked when you were younger, maybe light-skinned women with long hair.
What?
And I think that's what she was into growing up.
I feel like everybody kind of was.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they gave you.
That's what they told us to
They
like.
told us to like
right.
that.
So yeah, as a young person, for sure.
Nah.
You never was into
young.
that?
I like booties and boobies.
I like that too.
Right.
I don't care what the
But
color
was it
attached to it.
attached?
I don't care
It
about the
didn't
color.
matter as long as it was
Didn't
attached
care.
to a female. Got it.
I don't care about the color.
All right, man, but we're going to get into this verse, man. Let's shout out the writers. You know what I mean? We got Carlos Brody.
All right.
Shannon Sanders.
Yes, sir.
And India Arie Simpson.
That
Shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? Great record, man. So she starts off. Sometimes I shave my legs and sometimes I don't.
Hey.
Sometimes I comb my hair and sometimes I won't. Depend on how the wind blows, I might even paint my toes.
Maybe.
It really just depends on whatever feels good in my soul. So, Jazz, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man.
Why we gotta start with me?
I mean,
You gotta give us the temperature, so because if we say something, it's gonna sound.
Feel free.
Nah, you gotta give us the temperature. Where we going with this?
Space.
Where we going with this?
How do you feel about these first 4 lines of this verse?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. As you get older,
She's living her best life.
you start to realize, like, yo,
Yeah.
depending on how the wind blows.
depending on how the wind blows, I might the feet thing, I feel like that's for me
gotta keep your feet
personally,
done.
keep your feet done. That's
But
for
outside
me.
of that, all the rest of that stuff.
I
is good.
mean, some days you like, yo, shave. I'm putting on pants because I'm not shaving my legs today. Like I'm wearing long sleeves because I'm not. It's just
I'm putting on
you
a
got
hat
kids.
today. I'm not doing my hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
putting on a hat because
You
I'm not.
feel me? You're not combing the hair.
And it's just like, it be like that sometimes. When you have kids, I don't have children, but when you have like a job, a real job, and you go into school, or you have children, or you have a lot of it, like we all know, like becoming an adult. And remember, in 2001, we were not adults.
Yeah.
But she was an adult.
Yeah,
she was a full-blown adult.
Were you an adult?
That's what I'm trying to think. I'm an old nigga.
Yeah, you was
He
an
was
adult.
I was pretty
I
much
had to be
adult.
12.
I was
so you was
adult-ish.
23.
Technically an
He was
adult,
like
but
23.
I was pretty
Yeah.
adultish at that
Facts.
time.
He was about 23.
Did you have a real job?
Yeah.
He's
okay.
I've been working since I was 14. I was some of
I mean,
you. Shout out to some of you.
No.
Getting niggas
That's why
first job and
that's
all.
why I
that.
Well,
said
he's just saying that's when it started. He was 23 at the time.
I get it.
Yeah.
I've been working since that age,
I was
too.
working at 23.
But this is what I'm saying. Like,
I think,
India Arie talking about grown people.
yeah, and I was gonna
She's
say
30.
that, and I think even I was okay. Sorry,
Was she? That's the question. How old was she when she?
I don't know,
was
but I
singing
know.
this?
But what she's saying, so because she said it really don't matter whatever feels good to her soul,
Yeah.
or she just don't feel like it because it's hard.
But it's not necessarily that it's hard. It's just like
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Because you were describing like, damn, it's a lot,
yeah,
you know, it's a
sometimes
lot
you
of shit
just don't
going on.
feel like it, and it's okay that you don't
and
feel like
that's
it.
where I was gonna go with. I feel like she was also more on her conscious tip of like not
what I'm
feeling pressured
to be
obligated
manicured
to
all the
have
time.
to do this to this is what you got to put on. You know what I'm saying? Like she want to do whatever makes her feel good. So if it makes you feel good to do all that, get crazy. You know what I mean? Get right. But if it also can be
Stressful.
refresh. No, I was
you're
another
saying,
way. It can be
alright.
refreshing to just love yourself, love the skin you in. You know what I'm saying?
Your
And just
natural
love
skin that
your
you
natural
in.
skin you in, and love that natural spirit, because we are way more than that surface level. You know what I mean?
So yeah, what I was gonna say is, you
She's
know,
not her hair.
right,
Exactly.
right.
She told
You know what I
y'all
mean?
before.
I was saying the stressful
She's not
part
a
is
scheme.
like, if it makes you feel good, then go ahead and do it.
Exactly.
But if it's stressing you out to try to get these things done, it's like,
Yeah.
And that's the
You know?
thing. Some women love that.
Right.
They love
That's
putting on
like-
makeup every day. They love being pressed to the nine. Like some women absolutely wake up early.
They would not go to the store
I
without
was gonna
Full
say,
face of
or,
makeup.
or do
Or
they really
that's a
love it, or do they just feel like I have to
once they
present
started,
this way?
now they pressured.
Because if I
It's
don't
pressure.
present this way, then I'm not beautiful, or I'm
People
not
Desirable.
whatever desirable. Exactly. So, and I think that's what
That's the
India
fine
Arie is
line.
trying to
Yeah,
get to.
That's
Let's
the
get
line.
into this hook. She's not the average girl from your video.
Nope.
And I ain't built like a supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen.
Hey,
I'm not the average girl from your video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes. No matter what I'm wearing, I will always be India.
I feel like she said the India Arie on the track.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm reading the
But
lyrics.
the lyrics be lying.
Yeah.
no.
I mean, so now, you know, she's saying she's not your average girl. By that, y'all think she's coming at people?
Not your
in a
average girl
way?
from the video.
Yeah,
Right.
not your average
Right.
girl, but the video vixen. And then we gotta go back to
And she's not
2001.
Yes, and that
built
was a
like
time.
supermodel.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. When I
like she
think of
kinda was,
India
though.
Arie,
I feel like she was built like a supermodel.
that's what I'm
Like,
trying to
just gonna
get
throw that
to.
out
What was she
there.
built like, Seth? You might remember better than me.
She was built nice.
But you know what? No, she
I ain't
wasn't.
put it
But she
Yeah,
wasn't. But she wasn't floating it all out
She
though.
wasn't built like a supermodel, and no, like
A little
because
slim, skinny
she-
joint.
but- we fought her
but back
slim
in
or
the
whatever,
time,
but
but back
they
in the
was
time that
looking
she
at
made the
straight-
music, the video people wasn't built like supermodels.
But no, but those are two different things. She said she's not the average
In
girl
your
from
video.
the video,
The
but
video.
she's
And she
also
ain't
not
built
built
like
because
the
back then the
supermodels.
supermodels was
super
super
thin.
oh yeah,
slim.
even
Got
now,
you.
nah,
Yeah,
supermodels
yeah.
are super
But
slim.
then,
Gotcha.
but
Yeah,
then
the
the
super
average
one.
girl from the video was made up.
Yeah,
hair,
made up.
extensions,
Yeah,
whatever,
exactly.
makeup, all this stuff. Whether they was what we see now, BBLs all
She
over the
was
place,
looking- she was
Right,
looking-
right.
or
she
they
looking
was, you
kinda
know,
nice, though.
cool, calm, natural
Yeah.
bodies, but they was done, like still
hey.
done up. She's like, look, I'm regular.
Yes.
You know.
She was built like an action figure out the pack though.
No, she definitely had a body.
She-
Yeah.
Body,
Girl had
yada,
body.
yada,
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 okay.
yada, yada.
Her worth is
did.
not determined by the price of her clothes.
There you go.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah, man. You know, a
Love
lot of people out here,
I'm rich already, you know.
you know what I mean? They think because they buy Gucci that makes them better than the next man.
You could be
You
in
know?
$1 billion worth of corny.
$1 billion
worth of corny. I love
Right,
it.
that's a fact, man.
combo
Some
right
people
there.
are so corny, they don't know who they are. So
Yeah,
they
fact.
really are what
Their
they
clothes.
wear. They
Yeah, that's
really
all they have to offer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say that they don't have anything to offer.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they have to do that. And a lot of that is just based on not just they don't think they are what they wear. They also feel like they are
But they can't be.
But they also are the reaction they get from others. So if
Yeah.
others are like, "Oh, look at your clothes, what you got?" Da, da, da,
The
that-
dopamine
that's
hit.
who they are
Yep.
actually.
The
Right.
dopamine
That's
hit.
it.
but no matter what she's wearing, she will always be the
India
India
Arie. Yeah.
Arie.
Yeah,
And
because
I-
she's a queen.
Verse 2. When I look in the mirror and the only one there is me,
Mm-hmm.
Every freckle on my face is where it's supposed to be.
That's a fact.
Ooh, that's right there.
And I know my creator didn't make no mistakes on me.
No, he didn't.
Nope, he don't make mistakes.
Can I
My
get an
feet,
amen?
my thighs, my lips, my eyes. I'm loving what I see.
See, she knew the things to point out. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
My feet, my thighs, my lips, my
I'm trying
eyes.
to tell you, she know what she know. She
Cause sometimes though, so like we
She
love
know where
that
her
she shaped how
flowers
she
are watered,
shaped, right?
her plants
But
are.
sometimes you still in a higher size jeans, so you thinking that it's something wrong with that because you're not built like a
Nice.
supermodel.
You're not a
understood
size
it.
2 or
Supermodel.
0.
Because that's
She
what I'm
understood
saying.
it.
Really, that's how I said it.
Word.
So she a 10 when the average girl is a 2 or a 4.
Yeah.
And it's like it
Ain't no
could
average
mess
girl
with
no
your-
2 or no 4. That's
No,
the
Well, she
that's
mean
what
like
you
the
remember
standard.
back
I know what you're
then?
saying.
Remember
I'm
back then?
agreeing with what you're saying,
Girls
but
be-
that's the trick though.
That's the
There's no average chick is no 2 or
Society
no
I
4.
don't
mess
know
you up.
nobody that's a 2 or
Trying to tell you, no average chick is no 2 or no
We
4.
might start at a 10.
There you go.
10.
There you go.
But now,
That's the average
even on
chick.
that, I mean, I guess that's not the average chick, but is that a problem that, like 10 isn't obese?
I mean, depends.
Or
on,
is it? Depending on
these
the
are my
height.
It
science.
depends on how it's put together though.
Proportion.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
Because
science, so depends on
Is
how
it
you
like
say it.
also
5'2"?
based
Right.
on science that's not
That's not our
designed
science.
by us.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say. Like, it depends on when you use that term. That's what you're referring to is that system.
Yeah,
Right, so-
that BMI.
This it walks a line.
Yeah.
And the line, love yourself, but
it.
be honest enough to admit if there's,
Flaws.
there's some issue there.
Yeah.
Address the issue.
And
But
and
yeah,
flaws
love
don't even to me it's not even really about
We all
like
flawed.
how you look or whatever. It's just like are you healthy or not?
Yeah,
You know what
nah,
I'm
we
saying?
all
If you're
flawed,
not healthy,
word.
we all can be more healthier. You know what I'm saying? So but it's also not feeling like you're the worst person in the world
Exactly.
because you don't fit this standard that everybody else is saying you need to fit.
And that's a big one because it boils down to confidence. And
Yes.
then that's where all of this
That's a
comes
fact.
in, where she's like, love the skin I'm
Yes.
in. My
Can you
creator
walk up the
made no
stairs?
mistakes. Yeah.
Can you get up the stairs and you're
Yeah.
not out of breath, then you're all right then. Like whatever people worry about numbers and size and body mass index and all this type of shit.
That's
like,
because come on, we got to remember
Whatever.
this 2001.
Word.
That was a big deal. If you was Lizzo would have never made it. No shade, but she would have never made it at that time because look
don't-
the image.
I want to say nothing.
I don't think
It is what it is.
Yeah,
It's what they were portraying to us. It's not that she's not amazing
'Cause
and
now-
talented.
but now
I feel like
I
as a
feel like
black,
they went-
a black woman, she might
They went
not.
the
going to
other
court
way.
for-
They went the
What
other
happened with
way
her?
now.
I'm just
She
saying.
getting sued.
Yeah, she was
she's
sexual
wild.
harassing
She was fat
woman.
shaming her.
How
her
she
team.
fat?
Nah, she was
There was
There was a
grabbing
lot
the
of things
goodies.
happening.
That's crazy.
She was
Yeah,
after
it
the goodies.
It was a lot happening.
Oh,
It was
she was
giving,
like-
Harvey
So if she was
Weinstein.
sexually
doing this in
harassing them.
2001,
She would have made it for
right,
sure.
Right, that's a fact.
That's
Like-
crazy.
Nah, that's wild how we went. But I'm saying visually, people wouldn't have been as drawn to her visually because there's much more acceptance of being different now.
I'm trying not to say nothing about
No,
her
say
visuals.
something.
This is not a safe space.
What I
She's
was-
a big
Nah.
woman.
What I
Yeah.
would say though, I feel like her
she's
being
obese.
I feel like
Yes.
her being black, I think, would have
You're
made it harder for her back then.
Like, nah.
I'm just
that
saying, if we
too.
being
That
honest.
too.
Nah, because it's always been acceptable to be a big black chick somehow.
True, but not pop
But
wise.
not outside of Aretha Franklin. Like they weren't even that big back then. when
I
they
don't
was
know
really
any
live.
big black woman artists that were pop stars.
Missy Elliott.
Okay,
She's a
and look-
rapper.
and even Missy Elliott had her issues where they wouldn't put her
Nah,
on
but I know
certain
what you're
stuff
saying because
of
Kelly
her
Price had
size.
the issues with,
Yeah.
with her size. Then the chick that
And Missy
I'm
Elliott.
dating
even-
myself.
and
I
even
see
Kelly-
Music
About
Factory.
Even
Price,
Kelly
yeah.
Price, even Kelly Price, like that's more soul. I mean, I feel like not pop. Like Lizzo's a bona fide pop star. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they didn't want black women pop
I was
stars
about
in
to
general.
say, I'm trying to
Right.
name a
I
black
agree
with all.
woman
Big
pop
one?
star at that.
You said
You
you
got a
don't
couple
agree
of
that
like
they
Janet
didn't want.
Jackson.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
but
not
Janet
over that.
is
Nah,
not.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Janet come from a long line. Like they had to let Janet in.
That's
Like,
true.
Because pop star, you got, but yeah,
gotta-
okay.
Yeah, let's get back to Indian Arie.
right, but we off
She
track.
said, when I look
I
in the
love
mirror
Lizzo.
and not only one there is me. I like that line
Yeah.
right there. You feel me? Because, she talks about the God created her the way
Yes.
she's.
Yes.
Like, I think
She's tapped into her higher
Yes.
power.
I got some.
Everybody needs to be.
Speaking of God, I forget where I heard this or read this at, but they were saying how a big part of the problems with society now is there's too many mirrors, right? The idea was, think about before there was mirrors, your reflection was really your spirit, right? Because you can only see yourself and other people's reaction to you, right? So if I'm a good person, I make you laugh, make you smile, I feel good because you just giving me that positive energy. But now because there's mirrors, we're actually looking at ourselves and we see what we see and we judge what we see and all that type of stuff. Before, you didn't have to do that. It's like how people treated me. Oh, I must be a good person because people like me.
Yeah, and then like I was saying, like, can you run up and down the stairs? The shit that you're doing in your day to day, you feel good. Like when you finish, are you good?
Yeah.
You're not aching and you good. Like
That's
you
a
pretty
fact.
decent now.
That's a fact. Everything is vanity.
Now they
We
talking
look
about
at
your
ourselves
pound this,
all
your this,
day.
your weight to be this, and you're in this type of range and all this, whatever, man.
Verse 3. Am I less of a lady if I don't wear pantyhose? I don't even understand that. Talk to me, Jazz. What's that about?
So from
That's
my
old school
upbringing,
shit. I'm about to say that's before her time.
No,
I mean, no, I'm sure it's
You have to wear
before.
pantyhose?
Yeah, my parents was you.
Pantyhose meaning like under a skirt type thing,
Yeah, if
like
you
that.
had on a dress or you had
Yeah.
on a skirt
yeah,
or
You
that
go
something.
makes
get them
sense.
pantyhose, you get to running them joints and all
Yeah,
that.
but if you see now, if you know what you're supposed to know, you gotta keep clear nail polish, put you on an extra pair. Like, and
see, so you good.
that
All
mind
right.
frame, that mindset, that
I
stuff
apologize
with me.
for
That's okay.
stereotyping your, you know what I'm
My
saying? I
age.
thought you was, I thought you
She's
was.
got
Age
an own soul.
Age-
She's
Yeah,
got an
obviously,
own soul.
obviously, my
She's-
bad.
Ageism
My
I
bad.
have
and
older
age shaming.
parents.
She sent me back from where I
so
came. My bad. I apologize.
definitely,
You got me. Yeah.
I keep a, little soul
Yeah,
came a
yeah,
bag.
yeah, yeah.
Fire.
Because like chicks these days, they're the pantyhose. What are you talking about? Damn.
Fishnets.
Shit don't even-
Fish
yeah.
nuts is crazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that's more of it too. It's just more. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like more reserved. Like if you have, rather than having your legs out, your skin out, right? Ain't that a part of it?
Yeah, like I think it's just like I think pantyhose was a thing just as to like, women back then was supposed to be viewed a certain way when you were outside.
Yeah.
So like that legless stuff,
Yeah,
that,
you don't
that
want
was
your
for in the
legs all out,
house.
skin all out.
That skin
Man.
out
They
was
used
for
to wear the
home.
pantyhose
Skin
with a
out in
color
the house.
that was like
Like
the skin color.
Skin
Yeah,
color, like
so
the
it's
That
new.
like-
makes no sense.
It
But I
doesn't,
fuck with it.
but it does.
It's
but it
society.
doesn't.
little different.
It's society.
I
But it's like
understand that.
you could tell, like it's just
Nude
to
colored pantyhose.
listen. You couldn't go outside without a slip on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like,
get it.
Right.
so it's like that's for in the house. So it's
Nah,
like
Carissa like that. She's weird. She wanna always wear something on her legs all the time.
Her mama said a lady ain't what she wears, but
What
what
she
she
knows.
knows.
That's a
And
big
that's
fact.
My mom was a smart lady.
Yeah.
and that's
Big
a,
fact.
That's a big.
But she's
fact.
drawn the conclusion it's an illusion. Confusion's the name of the game.
Oh, she got bars.
Yeah.
Now she's spitting hot
A
fire.
misconception, a vast deception. Something's got to change.
Wow.
She knew before everybody
And it
else
changed.
knew.
Did
Got
it
a
change
snap.
for the better?
She clearly knew.
Where's she getting there?
Something's got to change. Now, don't be offended. This is all my opinion.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing that I'm saying law.
Yeah.
This is a true confession of a life learned lesson I was sent here to share with y'all. So get in where you fit in, go on and shine, clear your mind, now's the time. Put your salt on the shelf, go on and love yourself, because everything's going to be all right.
She wrote
Period.
that verse. I know she wrote that verse.
That's fire.
Cause it is.
Bars.
That's how you know. We gotta find out how old she was.
Yeah.
Because
That was fire right there.
This
She
is
was
like
going
true
off.
ascension. Like
That was Nostradamus.
Yeah,
like
those was
that's,
bars.
that's something you understand now, and like as you like hit 30, 25, 30, you
Yeah.
start to really realize everything in that last verse.
Yeah, this ain't. It's one more. This
Well,
is
in
the
the
third. 'Cause
third
it's four.
verse.
Yeah. But I think it's dope because like we said when we start this off and you saying shave my legs. Sometimes I don't. She's giving all of this, and some people could feel like, who you talking to? Like, nah. Like I was raised where I need to look presentable a certain way all the time.
Then she went into.
She got into it like, listen, don't be offended. This is just my opinion. This is how I was raised. This is what my mother taught me.
Like
You
she
know what I
said
mean?
before.
So y'all can do y'all
Do what
thing
you wanna
as
do.
well, right? But this is for me.
But
This
don't
is-
knock the people that's doing what I'm doing.
And I'm
Exactly.
gonna take it a step further. We spoke about it on this show before, but she went straight to the source. Understand? She said, she's drawing a conclusion, meaning she knows the truth. That's what she's saying. It's all an illusion. Confusion is the name of the game.
That's what they selling.
A misconception
to this day.
A vast
to this day.
Deception.
To this day.
Something's got to change. So
to this day.
Everything that we know, she knows is not the truth. It's a trick.
It's
And
all an illusion.
she snuck that right up in there. So here y'all go. Here's the truth.
In case y'all thought I was lying.
Yes.
Bars. So fourth verse 4. Keep your fancy drinks and your expensive minks.
Yeah, I remember this part.
I don't need that. Dang, my phone
Just to have a good time.
Talk about it.
Keep your expensive cars and your caviar. All I need is my guitar.
Yep.
Talk about it.
Keep your crystal and your pistol.
I'd rather have a pretty piece of crystal. Don't need your silicone. I
She
prefer
her
my
own.
own.
What God gave her.
Just
God gave
fine.
me just fine.
Yep.
Bars.
That's just
So,
good.
yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna bump this all the way home now.
Yeah, no, this
Nah,
one
this-
it feels.
That's what it's all.
I'm gonna
It's good
leave
stuff.
here, you know, and go.
Confident, empowered. Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I'm gonna wear my sneakers that I bought from Primark. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
I'm gonna wear the H&M sneakers and not worry about what people think about me. You know?
Well, I'm gonna wear them, Jordan.
All of us have. I was just like, not as, I'm not gonna
I'm about
say
to say you
anything.
guys. You guys looking. Y'all are definitely in the video.
She said I'm not gonna.
Y'all are
I was
definitely in the
just
video.
I mean, my shirt from Turn so.
That's
Y'all are in
crazy.
the video.
Nah, man. All
Isn't
right,
this
so
the video she riding down the block on her bike?
I believe so.
Right?
I think so.
Yeah, she had the flower.
And then she had the guitar on her back?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
This is like her first big single.
This was.
This comes after.
I'm not my hand,
I'm
all
not
that.
sure.
I don't know.
Rich, what's your favorite part?
The one I just said, misconceptions. You know,
Bars
like I mean, on
about
my
the
Matrix,
man.
anything on my Matrix vibe. So what she said? She said, "I've joined the conclusion. It's all an illusion. Confusion's the name of the game. A misconception, a vast deception. Something's got to change.
Deep, heavy.
This is not real. It's all a facade. It's not real.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
So you,
Seth, what's your favorite part?
When I look in the mirror and only when there's me, every freckle on my face is where it's supposed to be. And I know my creator didn't make no mistakes on me.
It's a strong. That might be my favorite too.
And y'all
Creator don't make no mistakes. Ain't make no mistakes.
Jazz Money Records. What's good?
since he stole mine,
I apologize.
nah, I'm gonna go with that one because it really speaks to me. It's just like self-confidence, just
Creator
loving
ain't make
who
no
you're supposed to
mistakes.
be. And, right, God don't make no mistakes
no,
ever.
don't
Not
make no
never ever
mistakes.
has he ever. So
Not never ever has he ever.
Ever,
like,
now,
not
not another.
never.
Not
never.
another.
I can't argue with that at all.
What's your part?
I'm gonna go with. I mean, all of these guidelines is just too fire. So I'm gonna go with. Put your salt on the shelf. Go on and love yourself, because everything's gonna be all
It
right.
is.
Facts.
And it will.
It is.
You gotta
know
put
what
that
I'm
salt
saying?
on the shelf though. That's important.
Yeah, man.
Niggas be throwing that salt. Dangerous world.
that up.
Put that salt on the shelf, man.
All right, man. Well, look, this was another episode of Verse for Verse. Shout out to India Arie being so woke and just conscious, and in 2001, however old she was, you know what I mean. But
Ahead of the game.
Facts. I think this is a heavy one. Shout out to the writers once again: Carlos Brody, Shannon Sanders, India Arie Simpson.
Yeah.
Shout out to my co-hosts in the building. We got Jazz Money Records signing whoever need a deal. 360s only.
360s only.
James Rich is here, and Big U, we out of here. You heard? It's me, handsome.
Word.
You got me. I'm on my earthy vibe now. Now you gotta get.
These buying my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. Get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Then you get that